expectations versus effort. Does a woman's expectations outweigh a man's effort?
Yes. Yes. No matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you do, there ain't no bones in ice cream. But now,
oh my God.
no matter how hard you do, no matter what you do, nigga, you can carry the fucking mountain. You can carry the next mountain in both hands. Be like, look at you, baby. And then she gonna be like, well, why do you carry 3 mountains? You like, what the fuck is this? Fuck, this is women for you, please. But I tell you, the one thing you want to be sure of is this: that a woman is always going to be a woman, whether she's a hoe, whether she's a good girl, she's going to be a woman. The one thing you want to do is make sure you choose is the good one, not the hoe. That's all you can ask for, because they're gonna run you ragged. That's what they do. But they don't run you ragged if you're a real man.
Yep.
If you're a real man, they not run you ragged. If you're a real man, they just being a woman, and you be like, whatever, you just being who you are. Because I understand that. You know what I mean? And you don't take none of that shit on. Sometimes they get on your nerves. Sometimes you be like, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If it's truly indeed like you called your significant other, your queen, whatever the case is, and she's truly that person, and within every relationship, just like with a relationship with us, being brothers, being partners, being this, whatever the case may be, it's going to have its ups and downs. If it's truly valuable, the relationship, you work through all of that shit. But the only way working through all of that is if you ain't fucking turn a thought into a housewife, then you just...
Going back to the original point.
You running up a fucking wrong hill, nigga. But money, even with the good girl, going to be important. She going to deal with you being real broke. She going to deal with you having that. Okay, baby, no problem. If you tried today, you went out today, you went to look for a job, don't let her come home and she coming from work and you lay there chilling, smoking weed. Or
I'm going to tell you what, a good girl will stick with you if you broke. Because I've been through it. A good girl will stick with you when you broke.
She'll stick with you when you're down. That's a fact.
No, only on this caveat. Let's keep it real. I didn't feel like you said, good girl, thought, fucking, I don't give a fuck what you are. Because they still want Mother, I don't give a fuck what you
got get mom's rent. She gonna want that money.
Listen, I don't care what you are. Remember what they are? They're a woman. And like biologically, they're wired for security. If you work, coming home, and she see you looking for jobs, come in suit, you didn't get this job, you get this job, you tried to your dream, you see you moving. A good girl will work with you for a while.
But it gotta
and try to help you. But if you come home, like my man said, you're playing the game, smoking weed,
drunk every
your
fucking
niggas is
day.
in the crib.
Niggas is in the crib.
What? Good girl, there's no such thing as that much of a good girl. She is out.
And
I don't blame him.
Was a fool.
And I don't blame him. That guy is a fucking loser. And I'm not trying to pass no judgment. I was that guy. And I was a fucking loser. You have to understand that. So like, you have to get up and go. You have to get up and go. Try. At least trying shows effort. And that's what I'm saying. They like to see effort at the fucking very least. A good girl. A thotto, she not fucking with that shit. You broke, you down.
She don't know what the fuck effort is.
She don't got it.
She never had no effort in her fucking life.
She should not
The only
identify.
effort she had was to get up and go down there and get that
show ass.
To show ass, get that dress that makes her look sexy.
She can't identify effort, so yeah.
You know what I mean? So she don't know what effort is.
But but let me answer. Does a woman's expectation outweigh a man's effort?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Hell, you can do. It's never like. It's never good enough, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's never good enough. It's never good enough, and it's not because that makes them bad people. I think
it's just who they are.
They're just who they are. It's just like their emotions run so high that they might not even feel it all the time, but they might just say fly off the handle shit. They might just be in a motherfucking mood. But it's never good enough. It's never good enough. You could do something for their birthday, Valentine's, Christmas, but you miss 4th of July, it'll be problem. And they'll forget all about that shit. You never heard that? You ever saw, I don't know if y'all niggas is old, for my older crowd, a little older crowd. I saw Eddie Murphy Delirious, or if it's a comedy fan that runs back to watch the shit. Was that Delirious? I mean, what have you done for me lately? Raw. That's the thing, it was Raw, right?
It was Raw.
It was Raw. Eddie Murphy Raw, yeah, like yo, the Jack shit, like, what have you done for me lately? Like, that's literally, like, they got short-term memories like a motherfucker. Like, you do a lot. Whether it's even financially, whether it's physically, pay the shit, pick up all the groceries, take all the groceries out the motherfucker out so they can walk fit. None of that matters.
No, it's what you did today. What you did today within the last second. What you did in the last second to make my life easier, nigga. What did you do?
What is true? What did you do now?
What did you do now?
Okay, you ain't doing all that shit for fucking 8 years. What about now? What about right now? The minute we release it. What about right now? What the fuck, nigga? But alright, I'm gonna play another little clip on the same topic, from food seasons, all this shit from food seasons. I got the baseline topics and I mean my topics off the baseline topics, but I always like to see what people say. I'm gonna play a few of them like I said before.
Expectations is based off of the effort you were trying to put in the beginning. So if you gave a false intentions of what you planned on giving me, then yeah, I made my expectations off of that. But hands down, I got standards already.
I feel like we don't have high expectations. We just don't roll. But
me.
women, y'all have high expectations and in a return of a low, like what they willing to do for the relationship.
That's what
like
I said.
a woman comes, they gonna have her standards and all that type of stuff.
Yep.
What she wants you to do,
yep.
but what she is willing to do is not quite there. You know what I'm saying?
That's
maybe after a
fault.
year or so,
That's
or 6 months, but it's all what the man should be doing for the relationship, and less of what a woman is supposed to do in a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Woman, go first. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Can you hear me?
All right, that's enough. Anyway.
No, I feel like as women, we do have high expectations. I'm not even going to lie. We do have high expectations for the...
Not only high expectations, sometimes delusional. I figured that out. What was fucking delusional? What we would live in a lie and it'd be real life to them. Delusional expectations. Men got their ways too, but we talking about women right now. And oh yeah, the expectations is super high. Y'all want a tall nigga, a rich nigga, a big dick nigga, this nigga, strong nigga, can fight that. Like, y'all want John Wick. In different colors. And we, like you said, you come in, what you doing? Your pussy. Like, what the every woman have a pussy. That's what you bringing? I gotta do all this shit to get that pussy, and that's all you bring is your pussy. It's almost like robbery. It's not unfair trade, because the thing about this, you give me pussy, I'm giving you dick. It's not like it's a fucking one-sided thing.
Trade, but
it's a mutual thing, sex.
But it's not fair trade because of what we accept as men.
Of course, it's like we got mad low standards, and we so fucking feed that for box. We so feed that for box, and we do whatever.
You could just go pay for it. So I don't understand why niggas be feed that for the fucking
that's true.
Like,
but that goes back to not having no money.
Yeah, that goes back to not having no money. So I understand the feedback.
We also have high hopes. I feel like men just come with hope. How do you spell hope? H-O. Hope. So now we have a whole other problem.
She said men just come with hope.
Now we have another issue.
Well, I feel like women, we don't go into anything with an expectation. We go in with hope. Like, hope is like you want something to happen, versus expectation is you're assuming it's going to happen. There's a difference between the two. I feel like men go in something with, they want everything that comes with the relationship, but they actually don't want the title. They just automatically assume they're entitled to everything that comes with being in a relationship, but then you don't want to actually give someone that title.
I don't know. From observation, I feel like a lot of men come in doing the bare minimum so they can size a woman up and see how they're going to move accordingly.
A lot of truth in that.
Truth in that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So,
but it's your fault.
If there's truth in that, why are you subjecting yourself to that?
I'm not subjecting. It's your fault. I'm like you said. I'm coming to the situation.
Let me cook for a little bit, bro. And we're gonna move. What you call it? If y'all wanna watch these shits, this is the cruise season again. Expectation versus effort. Every title that I'm saying is look at cruise season. That's the main title for everything. They got this little back of both surveys. But let me cook, bro. I'm getting tired of hearing women. I'm speaking for my men, and there's a lot of it is men problems. But I'm getting let's say this shit. I'm getting tired of hearing women say, "Oh, my baby dad's a broke motherfucker. I'm trying to fuck with broke niggas. I'm trying to spread my legs for broke niggas and bum losing it." Why y'all keep spreading your legs for my broke? And why you letting broke niggas splash on you? Why you keep letting broke niggas fuck you over and over? At what point? Exactly. At what point is it you?
Frequency.
Is it the man's fault? Is it the man forcing you?
All frequency.
A nigga game is not that good. So y'all keep trying to play men and men coming to this and men coming to that, but y'all keep fucking losing niggas.
The whole point of this whole situation is if the woman would take time to find herself and build herself, and the man would take time to find himself and build himself, they will both vibrate on a different frequency and they will attract like-minded people to them. But since you're both vibrating on a very low frequency, you're attracting to each other, that think saying
seeks his own level.
Right, saying what you or I want this, but you're not getting what you want because
you're not doing the things that are quiet.
Right, you're vibrating on a low frequency. You're not doing the things that are quiet. And at first, it starts within.
Like, boo.
It starts with you.
I was having a conversation the other day. Like, boo, how the fuck you looking for? On the guy side, how you looking for a wife? Nigga said, nurturing, stability, caring, a mother, all this shit in the clubs.
And then you could probably find it.
No, I'm not saying
at the wrong time.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
You can find it in the club,
but it's nigga. It's
but not at that time.
Listen,
you gotta meet the girl.
Hold up, I'm not saying it's impossible, but come on, man. There's a lot of people that woman in the club that's a good woman. Not every woman in the club is cool, but come on, the majority. It's like going to motherfucking. It's like going to the hood and chill on the corner with a bunch of niggas. You can go and nothing can happen. You have a good time, smoke a blunt, drinking niggas, but. There's a good chance this nigga pop off. So it's like, you go to these places, lessen your chances. It's like, even for the woman. You go to these places, I want somebody that love me, what you call it, and a husband, but you're going for the most balling niggas in a VIP with 8 bitches around him. What makes you think he's going to stop for you?
That's what I'm saying.
You're not doing the right things or you're not looking for the right people.
Frequency, time and place, a time and place.
You're not doing the right things physically either, to manifest it.
The time and place for everything, right? So you can't go to a place where people are socializing to have a good time and get inebriated and drunk just to party to meet somebody that's asinine.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You can meet because if
it can happen organically, but going there to meet somebody.
That's my point.
Come on, man, that
and not only that, it might not happen.
I'm going to meet my girl.
Shit clubs and whole shit. That same girl, if you want to date her or meet her or have or get to know her, you have to meet her outside of that setting. You know what I mean? That setting is not for that. That people is fucking retarded.
But still, the setting, not always, for the most part, like, for me personally, I'm gonna kind of, it's not my thing. If I'm in a motherfucking strip club and I get a lap dance from a strip club, or if I'm in a motherfucking club and I see a girl busting it open.
No, that's different.
Like, some girls do that shit to dance. I'm not saying, some girls are doing to dance and good fucking people. That's the thing. I don't know how to discern that from far away, so I'm just gonna look at it like as one thing. I'm gonna bust it. I'm not gonna try to okay, that's Mother Macho right there. That's exactly why I pictured it.
Right.
Nobody will. Nobody fucking will.
Right.
So, like I said, birds of a feather flock together. How about this? You don't have to be you. It could be. You could be the one chilling there. A lot of times, if you spawn with people that way, she's the one that's different. For the most part, you could be chilling with 5 girls going crazy on tables, on what you call it. You're not doing nothing. But birds of a feather flock together. And I mean, like, if I'm around a whole bunch of motherfucking Crips or Bloods, I'm not Crip or Blood, but if them niggas have beef with you, know what you're doing, but I don't know if that nigga's Crip or Blood.
They're not gonna be discerned.
They're not gonna be able to discern.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say. So if you're in these motherfucking
that's why I said
if you had a motherfucking coffee shop, or if you had
that's my point. That's my point.
I mean,
it's not the setting to try to fucking meet a girl to be.
But still.
It's not the setting for that.
But even if you meet that girl in a coffee shop and then you happen to go to a club with her and then she acts like the bitch that I say you can't discern, you still have to say nope.
Fact. Look, if you see a girl busting it open,
and then a nigga he's a fucking loser, nope.
Okay, if you see a girl that's fucking busting it open in the fucking club, you already know that's not who you trying to pick up. If you see the one that's fucking quiet over there, you might take a shot. She give you a shot, you go out with her, she busting it open. And she busting it open someplace else, then you know, you keep it moving. All the tales the man knowing what the fuck he wants. And the problem is men don't know what the fuck they want. All they know is they want pussy.
Can I add something? Let's flip that question out. Does a man's expectations outweigh a woman's effort in a relationship?
We don't give a fuck.
If a woman's putting effort in, we gonna fucking love her. Expectations is okay, cool. If you put in work, that means you mean that expectations.
Listen, right now, on my state where I think before I even got to this point, because you know what I'm saying, I've been with my shorty for my wifey for a very long time. So, but the way I was thinking before that made me be able to acquire is the fact that I knew what the fuck I wanted.
Me too.
And once I knew what I wanted, nothing else. It was very easy to see. It was clear to see. So it wasn't even a hard acquire. The hard acquire is when you don't know what you want. When you're basing things based off the subconscious state that you've been in your whole life. When what you're basing a woman that you want off based on what you've seen in your neighborhood, based on what you've seen in music videos, based on what you've been sold to your whole life, and then when you look in and you're searching for that, or this type of girl, or she's got to be this, that, and the third. You find yourself into mad serious situations with females. But once you figure out what you're really looking for and what you want, it's not hard at all. Because it's out there. Women outnumber men.
I'm gonna answer shit out easy. Does a man's expectation outweigh women's ever held to the no? Men are simple as fuck. No, we don't. Not even.
Just do what you say you're gonna do.
See, do what you're gonna do. If you can do a little more than that, we are so fucking happy. We are so happy. But who's the most responsible for failed relationships? And before you answer that, we can play another clip from the cruise season of them going back and forth for what they think or what these random people think. And I'm gonna go first on that because I'm talking about statistics, bro. I'm talking about statistics. Bro, let's go.
The men for me.
Do you want to elaborate as to why you feel like wholesome, God-fearing Christian men are responsible
for the downfall? A lot of men in 2021 are not fearful of God. So there's the first part to it.
I ain't gonna be fearful of God. Why the fuck would I be fearful of God? Why would I have to fear God for? That shit make no sense. You're already an idiot. I wouldn't want to date you. Come talking that dumb shit to me. Fearful of God. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Situations, and I just feel like men don't want
I'm about to
to
make
lead
your life
anymore.
miserable. I'm about to turn to the
like
devil
men
for
say,
you.
"Oh, women don't let men be men." Men don't want to be men anymore. I feel like they're so comfortable in what's been going on lately that like they just kind of sit back and let women take control. And I'm like, no, a man's supposed to be a man, and they're not being men.
Women. 10 out of 10.
Women. Really?
Women are more responsible for failed relationships.
How do you feel like that?
Because, okay, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna start it off with a question. All right, let me go and warm up a little bit. When a man DMs you, what makes you determine whether you respond or you don't respond?
I'll be honest with you, I don't take anyone serious that slides into my DMs. Like, that's not where I'm looking for a relationship from. That's not the, like, mindset I have. So if I respond to a DM, it's based on, like, what you say to me. And
capping. So if a fine ass, hunk ass, diesel, influencer, rich nigga sliding in DMs, you're not gonna entertain him? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Please.
On a friendly manner. I don't go based on relationships from Instagram.
So you've never built a relationship with somebody through messaging. That could be DM or Instagram.
I'm gonna say the reason that ain't gonna happen to her because she's a fat. No offense. She's not a bad bitch, but she's a fat chick. So nobody's really sliding in DMs like that. That's why you don't really look for that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Majority of girls, and like I said, no offense against fucking fat. Everybody senses, nigga, I got no time to keep saying this shit. If you fucking that insecure about being fat, don't be fat. I feel like whatever you got insecure about, change it. I mean, like, if anybody sliding your DMs that you actually find fucking attractive or you actually find you can fucking get something off of, nigga, you entertain it. Shut the fuck up. You can find love. You ain't gonna say no, hell no, influencer hunk nigga. Nah, nigga. I don't look for love. Shut the fuck up, man. Stop
it. It could be SMM. What is it? MSM on
a relationship? Never.
You never.
All my relationships, I have met that person like out and about.
Basically, what I'm trying to get at is women look for the wrong things in men, and that's what leads them to a lot of the problems that they have in relationships.
You know what I mean? I'm good. You're gonna say relationships. Something you're gonna have to figure out. You need to chill and figure out who the fuck you is and start taking dick.
She's popping off crazy.
What she look like?
I think men have felt.
Ah, shut up. Yo. Who's the most responsible for relationships in the answer to the script commands? Woman. Statistically, in marriage, woman is responsible for 80. I'm going to say this again. Woman is responsible for 80% of divorce. There's no incentive, especially if you're talking marriage, for a man to get divorced. We lose the kids, we get the custody, we lose the fucking house, we gotta pay alimony. It's no incentive for us to keep breaking the fucking relationships. And if you're not married, women jump from nigga to nigga to nigga because they got the biggest bad thing. My brother John brought up a provocative thought. A straight, thought-provoking thought. Now, I mean, like, it's social media that's making it more hard for women to be fucking comfortable or want to commit or be faithful. Because every time you try to settle down, you have some new nigga sliding your DMs. It's almost like the lottery. It's almost like a fucking casino. Oh, what about him?
I agree.
What is it?
That statistic of 8%, it's been for years.
Yeah,
before the internet and anything been popping. For years. It's been
I'm just saying, for dating, it's increasing it, even in the infidelity. Because men is cheating at a 28% rate, and women is at a 23 or 24. This is the highest ever been. They about to match us, and I've been peeped it. So that's what's also causing out for that, and I agree with that. It's just always been around, but you have to ask yourself why. Why is women always? And let me be fair. Let me be fucking fair, and I'm gonna let you cook. Let me be fair. Have it a little bit of it, men cheating. A little bit of it, men is abusive. Like I said, let's put 50% of.
I'll say a little bit more on men, but go ahead.
Okay, let's say if you want to be, I don't, because that's pretty a lot. 50% of 100 is half. There's just out of 80, there's only 30% left. I put 50% men being what you call it, and that's high, I believe. Because Kevin Samuels had the statistics and he broke them down better. That's how I actually got the statistics from. Rest in peace, my nigga Kevin Samuels. I mean, like, but say 30%, 50% of it being men fuck shit. What's the other 30? Men always can be fucked up. Men always can be dogs. Men always, because I know a lot of niggas that's not dogs. I know a lot of niggas that's not fucked up. I know a lot. I know. I'm not gonna say no names, but I know my man and she treat a nigga like shit. He's a great nigga, and I know a few other niggas like that.
No, that's a fact.
So it's like,
but you know what it is? I agree. Half of it is men's fault. The other half is women being fucking not right. 100% not right. For me to call and say, but I will, once again, you know what I mean, to quote the prophet Michael Jackson, I'm going to start with the man in the mirror. A lot of this shit tends to be the nigga makes the wrong decision on the women that they choose to.
I think both parties are making the wrong decision on each other.
I completely 100% agree with you. But see, the thing is, why I'm gonna just deal with the man, because the woman's making that decision based on what we just said earlier in the show. Security. He's offering something that she can gain and she can hold on to and feel tight to. What are you getting out of it? What? That's the thing a man always.
That's self-awareness, though,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? That's it. Because the thing is, all right, cool. All of these women, the one that's going to stay, the one that's leaving, right? The one that's staying is because she feels that she's getting everything that she needs and she don't need it nowhere else. The one that leaves, she's feeling that he's no longer offering what she felt that he was offering and she's leaving. Now, the thing is for both men is, what the fuck are you there for? Even the man with the woman that's staying and the man that the woman is leaving, right? Are you happy? What are you here for? Is she provided? If you a nigga who loves to have sex all the time, is she providing that? If you a man who want a woman who provides great love and attention to your kids, is she providing that? Is you the type of man who wants to pay attention to your needs? Is she providing that? Does she think like you entrepreneur? Can you build about the sun, moon, and stars? Is she providing the things that you need to be a man? And I think if this is an irony of shit, because the women is to blame for a lot of this, right? But when you really think about it, if men will go back to being men, this shit stops. If a man go back to understanding that bitch is just a hoe I fuck and keep it moving, you will never have problems with that bitch taking you to court for child support and keeping your kids from you. You would have known from the jump that was not right, but you didn't choose her for that. You choose her because she was shaking her ass in the club, like you just said. Yep. You met her, ooh, look at her.
How the fuck you gonna get the results and not going for you're not doing the right things to get the results? It's like try to motherfucking gain weight if you fucking skinny and you're working out mad enough, doing mad money, you have mad sweaters on, you do mad shit to make you sweat. Like, I think you're trying to gain weight, nigga. Like, the same thing you're doing in the thing, like, if you're not doing the right things to get the right results. But, who I think is most responsible?
Women.
But men have a lot
to
do with
paying them doing what they do, but women, they leave niggas.
I mean, they leave niggas. Like,
that's what they do.
I ain't gonna lie, a nigga was quick as stick.
Do that bullshit.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Bitch will come home from cheating, he will forgive her.
A nigga will quick as stick with a woman
and try to make it work. Vice versa, she ready to go. He still caught up crying 2 months later. She done on the next day. Thanks. Women, that's how they are. See, as high fucking women is mad. Women is mad emotional. Let me tell you something. A man don't know how to control his emotions. So what you see, she gives it to you straightforward from the jump. A man, because we've been taught to not to deal with our emotions. We hide our emotions. So she go, we break the fuck down. We fucked up. She already know, fuck this nigga, I'm out. On to the next nigga who gonna make her smile.
The bigger, better deal.
Who gonna make her feel herself, who gonna make her feel the way she wants to, because she wasn't thinking about your needs, because it was never about you, it was always about her. See, a nigga should never even get mad when a woman leave you, or a woman should never even get mad when a nigga leave you. Fuck cares. You know that nigga wasn't the right one, or that bitch wasn't the right one. Because at the end of the day, the fuck? You could do bad by your damn self.
It's a fact, man. But like, woman initiates it more.
That's a fact. I know it. I seen it, I've lived it. Not personally. And I seen it from family members and friends.
Yep, I seen it multiple times.
You know what I'm saying? Women leave. When they're not getting what they want, they leave. Whether it's love, money, dick, they leave. And you can be busting their ass down all day long. And let me tell you something. If they ain't getting that, if that money ain't there and that love ain't there, they leaving.
That good dick will keep her shit.
They leaving. You thinking that dick keeping that nigga? That's for young fucking dumb bitches, B. You think that shit keeping them? Yeah, you gotta blow their back out. But they want more than just that. They want security.
They want everything. But yes, definitely woman initiates it more.